Hello lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel if you are new, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today I'll be showing you all how I made a braided wig from scratch. From scratch I meant how I ventilated the whole part. As you can see, I'm done with half side, so I'm just going to show you all how I did this. If you notice, I ventilated the hairline and the first two rows using human hair, while the other part I just used braiding hair to ventilate. So what I did first off, I marked the center part. I did not just go ahead and just start ventilating like that, but I used the pencil to trace the hairline on my mannequin head, because I noticed my mannequin head size was just the same head size as mine. So I just measured the costume hairline on the mannequin head, and that was what I used. I didn't want my wig to come out looking wiggy or boxy, so that was why I did it this way. Just try to watch carefully to understand the whole thing. For my ventilating, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be following the line that we just marked with pencil. So I'm going to be following that hairline, so to make the hairline look natural. And by the way, I'm using hair from an old wig, and for my hairlines I'm picking one strand of hair at a time. So I went ahead to zoom my camera. I just wanted you guys to see the way I'm ventilating the hairline and understand what I'm doing. If you don't understand the basics of ventilating, please check out my video on ventilating. I explained everything there. So I'm using the vertical diagonal method here because I like how it comes out naturally, and for the fact that I'm using human hair, so I can bleach later and everything will be so seamless. So after ventilating my hairline, I just go ahead and I use a tape to measure 1 inch backwards away from the hairline. So this part is where I'm going to be ventilating with the human hair. So I'm done now ventilating, and see how beautiful this whole look came out. So now I'm just going to be using my tape to measure out the half part, and then I'm going to be dividing it into 6 equal parts. I'll use my pencil to mark it. I didn't want to use my pencil to mark it here because I did not want to stain my lace. So just try to use your pencil to mark it. These are the parts that you are going to trace to the bottom where you are ventilating. These lines are going to guide you when you are ventilating. I go ahead and I part the hair into the 6 equal places that I'm going to be following. For the parts that I'm ventilating with braiding hair, I'm going to be ventilating in a box manner. So the method of ventilation that I'm going to be using is the horizontal and vertical method. So I'm going to be ventilating in a box format. So I ventilate around the box 3 times, and then I leave the center. For the center, I ventilate 1 line, leave 1 line, ventilate the next line till I'm done. By the horizontal vertical method of ventilation, it means that all the hairs will be aligned on the same line. I'm going to add a clip. I'm going to add a short snap of the different patterns, so you'll be able to spot it, and in case you don't know much about ventilating, you'll be able to tell the difference. And now, why I'm ventilating using the horizontal vertical method for the parts that I'm using attachment is because I'll not be able to bleach the knots of my attachment, so parting will be difficult. That's why I'm ventilating this way. And then for the part of the box that will be left empty, you don't really need to worry about it, because when you plate, everything will cover up and there will be no trace that anything was left in the first place. So once I'm done ventilating, I'm just going to use a chalk to draw out my lines. These lines are going to guide me on where I'm going to place my attachment. As you can see, I'm using this French coil braiding A that I made by myself. You can check out my channel for the video I made this French coil A. So that's what I'm going to be using to make the wig in this video. So I just go ahead and I use my crochet pin, and then I pass a small section of the A through the net. So when I'm done passing the A, I just go ahead and take another section to complement it, and then I just go ahead and start braiding. That's just it. I noticed I was struggling using the bigger crochet pin, so I just went ahead and chained to a smaller crochet pin. Guys, so now I'm done braiding. I just want to show you how I completed the closure part. So I did knotless braiding for this part of my closure. As because I used attachment, I was just trying to seal the ends, then I ended up burning my closure. So guys, be careful when you're using synthetic closure. So guys, I made this video like a really long time, and it took me like 2 months to be able to edit it. So this is the video. I'm going to be uploading pictures of the final look. Please give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, and I really appreciate